Hey, it's Jimmy Lee Lard, the Sock Snob, and we have a new episode of the Sock Mob. And here I have my dear friend Janita, the opera singer.
Hello,
RJ. And then, of course, last but not least, is G. And, you know, we come to you with different topics, and this time, we want to talk about, shall we say it?
gay preachers.
Gay preachers, gay pastors, hallelujah!
Wow.
Hey, hey,
Amen.
hey, 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 hey. So,
Have mercy, Lord.
so I almost want to exclude your ass out of this conversation altogether because your thoughts on church, period, probably are going to be a problem. But gay pastors, first of all, is it okay to be a gay pastor or preacher or minister?
First of all, you have to say, that makes it seem like you're saying, is it okay to be gay? Because I'm sure before they became pastors or ministers or whatever, that might have been who they, probably were. So
Yeah. Yes. I agree with that. They were gay all along.
humans and all that.
They're humans, yes. So, is it okay for a gay human to be a pastor?
Is there gay people?
Yes, there are
Do gay people need guidance and love the Lord too?
Absolutely. Yes, they
Well,
do.
then why not?
Well, you know, a lot of people have problems with it. They start quoting shit from Leviticus and everything else. I just named the book of the Bible. I mean, jeez, y'all.
Oh my God.
So,
Touchy.
I guess when you get in all that, then you have to quote all type of other stuff. But I think if preachers, there are a lot of preachers out there who are gay and they're still living the down low life.
Yes.
And long, wrong,
Yes.
gone. But I'm just saying, what usually happens is they are the ones that are out there ostracizing, the gay community, hand and foot, because it's almost like they're ashamed and they don't want anybody to know. But if that's who you are, that's your life, be an example to somebody else.
Yeah.
I can love the Lord just as much as the next straight person and still be who I am. Because I think sometimes people say gay, all the people comes to people's mind is sex. Sex, gay sex. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what it is.
But you know what? The point that you make as far as be who you are, some people have not been able to accept whoever they are. Whether it's gay, whether it's, a sexual, promiscuous problem, whether it is a drunkard problem, whether it's whatever the issue is for them, they may not have been able to accept it yet. So how can they be an example when they themselves are still shamed and hiding?
But you're shamed because of society.
And also, too, when you think about the church, particularly the black church, we preach against sin and all of this, and we say, all sins are equal and all that, and but there's something about the whole homophobia thing or being gay thing or whatever that the black church, they stab at that more so than anything else. You have a church full of single mothers, ain't married, but that's not an issue.
Single daddies too.
You have a church. Oh yeah, they ain't in church half the time. You got all sorts of stuff going on in church, but they single out that like it's the worst thing that could ever happen. But again, okay, so say for instance it's okay, then would you attend a church with a gay pastor?
I
know you. Well, you wouldn't.
Well, I mean, with me personally, I don't attend nobody's church. So I've attended churches with straight pastors, and at one time, and I was, all into it, and trying to, figure out where I fit in this religion thing. I mean, going to Bible study and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And one day, one of the deacons got up, and this deacon said, "Well, we're accepting new members for, the deacon board. So, all you fellas out there and some of you wannabe fellas and, saying so." And we were just like,
wow.
I'm like, so I can be a deacon? So, but I mean, so it's the little, innuendos.
Yeah.
If you're there to, quote unquote, get the word and all that, it's like, hey, you taking shots like in front of the whole congregation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, of course, you run more people away from it. But something that they do love, you can direct that choir and sing that choir, and they ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Beat the hell out of a tambourine, they won't say nothing.
He is just so good in the name of Jesus.
Right.
He got
God, Ricky!
But
was that too real?
I think some of them actually do.
I mean, go.
Some of them actually do the church.
Donald. Oh, well, that's bad.
A disservice.
All right. We just gonna stop saying names.
What do you think, G?
Yeah, G.
I think that it's only a dilemma when it comes to the religious part of it. You know, obviously the gay part of it. If you're already gay, then and you're doing your thing, you know, as a pastor or whatever, then it's okay with you already. You know what I mean? It's like it's not like a big thing in the gay community. You can't be a pastor, so it's only a problem or a dilemma when it comes to the religion side of it. So I think that needs to be addressed.
Do you think it'll ever be accepted?
On whose part?
Amongst the black community.
Right now,
it is not largely.
First and foremost, I think gay has to be accepted.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And because that's just the dilemma right there. You know, and it's like, you know, it doesn't make sense. It's right in the same category as racism and all that other stuff, but people don't look at it like that for some strange reason. You know, and I think people need to take a closer look at religion in itself and why there's so many stipulations to loving God. If it's all about love, then I can love a clan member. You know what I mean? Like I can love anybody. Like love is love.
Well, according to God, you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes to something that people
according
feel,
to the word, I'll say.
Yeah, something that people feel that's you know, against God or against the word, then you know, to hell with you. Like they'll put that in the same category as killing somebody. It's a sin. What does that even mean? We've been spoon-fed all of these words and all of these. We've been spoon-fed how we feel about things, and we're not feeling for ourselves.
I think that's part of what the issue is. When you're told this is worse than this is bad worse, you know, this is a much worse than this is, and you don't read it for yourself. You don't understand it for yourself. It's a brainwashing.
Yeah.
There's a, you know, bamboozling. For, you know,
most people don't read anything for themselves. We are a microwave society. We want stuff quick. When somebody tells us, "Hey, this is what it is,"
y'all know I couldn't snap my fingers with my left hand that good. See that?
We just found out.
Well, go ahead.
But I actually can't do it at all on this hand.
I was wondering if anybody else did.
So only this one. I can't do that.
Y'all don't do that. Oh.
We so easily down.
Microwave age.
Yeah, but you know,
Our attention span.
we get our news from Facebook. You know what I'm saying? It's
Fake
that
news.
type of thing. Everything we get is quick, so we don't do stuff for ourselves. So nobody reads it for themselves. Nobody reads that in that same area of the Bible where he's saying don't lay down with a man. Right behind that, he tells us don't eat catfish. Don't wear wool blend clothes. Oh,
It's not mine, thank you.
But this is wool, but it's not a blend. Hello. You know, all of this stuff. You can't stay in the same house with your wife if she on a period. All of that stuff is in the same area.
If she ain't a virgin when you get married, she should be stoned.
Exactly, you know. So we forget about all those other things.
So why do you think it is that you know the homosexuality part is just, you know, so?
Well, part of the people pushing that dumb shit are homosexuals themselves. Because I'm here to tell you, be an awful lot of pastors in my inbox. I'm just saying. Well, yeah, I've told you.
I know something that be in my buddy. My buddy
be an awful lot of pastors. Anyway, let's just move on. So,
still living that down low life.
But to wrap it up, I think you made a good point. If you haven't accepted homosexuality as a society, then obviously, and then our segment of the society, the black community, for one thing, is really, really at odds with it. So if you haven't done that, you know,
it's
then
like looking
how can you
past
expect to look at gay people as leadership, whether it's in church or in any other role. One of the founders of the Black Lives Matter movement is a gay guy, and people dismiss him because of that. You know what I mean? And here he is he helped to start this huge movement.
One of Martin's speakers, or one of his right hand people during the 60s was gay, and they
Jesse Jackson. I'm just.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Wait,
you know what? But okay, all right, here we go.
You know something about Jesse?
Oh.
No!
Oh,
I'm not. If I do, I'm not going to.
He be in my inbox too.
Exclusive. This is an exclusive.
In there making up words and shit.
Well, Jimmy Lee.
Jimmy, you so handsomable.
Because you are somebody.
Alright, we gotta wrap this up. What?
I need to break the wrap.
Alright. Well, like I said, G, you made a good point. We have to first accept it as a society before we accept it within a segment of the society. So, alright, this is Jimmy Lee Lard, the Sock Snob with the Sock Mob. So check us out on our website, therealsocksnob.com, or search the Sock Snob on YouTube, and you'll find us. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you'll be the first to know when we upload a video. Alright, farewell. See you next time.
I wanted to put together a group that could talk about anything.
We get our news from Facebook. You know what I'm saying? It's that type.
From extremely serious to, well...
Remember, anything that's not penetration is foreplay.
So I put together a group that's made up of gay, straight, married, single, divorced, blue collar, and white collar. I wanted everybody to be represented.
Hey, it's Jimmy Lee Lard, the Sock Snob.
Actually, I'm Jimmy Lee Lard, the Sock Snob, and this is the Sock Mob.
Please join us every Tuesday and Thursday for new episodes by searching The Sock Mob on YouTube or log on to therealsocksnob.com.